I'll be honest, I haven't had the time or mental bandwidth lately to tune into the listening sessions or very much from the school board. The city council is completely separate. We don't have any oversight. So that's sort of like something I can dip into here and there, but I don't have time to pay attention to all the time. But that being said, I have seen some of the racist incidents that have made the news over the last couple of years, and it's so incredibly sad. On the one hand, kids do such stupid things, but on the other hand, they had to have learned it somewhere. And it's just crazy to me that in 2021, we're still talking about, incredibly basic racism. I respect LISD that they're, trying to address it. I think they have a clear idea of what they want to do, and I hope they get there.
Annette Sponseller, Leander City Council, Place 2. Concerning local issues of racism, my heart goes out to anybody who has experienced racism in Leander ISD, in our community or in any community. Sharing their stories is so important to working to heal that hurt. I would never want anyone in Leander to feel anything but welcomed, valued, and respected. Thank you.
In 2020, individuals and family members brought comments to the school board about institutional racism in Leander ISD. Because of that, a survey was sent out and an equity report came out. I'd like to look at the data around teacher demographics. We have the data so we can look at that. Recently, listening sessions were held in Leander ISD virtually. I was able to attend a couple of sessions, and I was really there just to listen, and I did provide my perspective as a person of color and for my children. My experience will be very different than other people's experiences, other people of color. So I think we need to address some of the things at the city level. If anything, this says that we do have city issues, and a diversity and equity committee would help with the city council. Thank you.
To those families that shared their experiences of racism in Leander ISD, I want to say thank you for being brave and taking courage. And I also want to say my heart and compassion goes out to you. As an African American woman, I too have experienced microaggressions, racism, and discrimination. And while I can say that it's disheartening and sad that we are still having this conversation in 2021, I have to say I am not surprised. Our school districts are just a microcosm of what's going on in our community. Racism has no place in our society, and it's a stain on our democracy. We should be working to eradicate racism.
I once heard it said that humility isn't thinking less of yourself, but more than others. And Rick Warren said that humility isn't thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. Here in Leander, we're a small community. We're growing, we're continuing to grow, but we need to behave more like a family to get that small town feel. And when part of our family are hurting, that's when we need humility. We don't need hubris. We don't need pride. That's nothing I've ever experienced. So when it comes to racism, we need to understand what our brothers and sisters out there are feeling. So we need to have these tough conversations. We need to understand their perspective, not from a point of I'm trying to disprove what they're trying to say, but I'm trying to understand what they're trying to say. I'm trying to empathize with them, and I'm trying to be there to support them, because that's what family does.
Racism is not okay. It doesn't matter where it is. In LISD, in our city council, our city government, our neighborhood parks. We need to respect others, whether it's a different way they dress, a different skin color, a different religion. We live in this community together, and we make each other better. If we bring each other up, we respect others. It costs nothing to treat each other well so that we can all move forward and make this community a better place to be.